Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim Kane. And today I was just sitting in my bed because I have a very exciting life. And it came across me that, it crossed my mind, okay, this is kind of embarrassing. So I do like pizza delivery on the side. Okay, delivering pizza, especially as a woman, a girl, immature 5-year-old, to someone's front door, it is an experience, to say the least, and I definitely have stories from that. And I would, like, as if I haven't told these already. So I've been very busy as well. Like, I feel like I haven't posted a fucking video in ages, but I think it's been like 5 days. I don't know, is that a long time? I don't know. Maybe more than that. I'm stressed. So yeah, so let's get on to the story. Like, you know, I was delivering pizza. You know, I walked across someone's driveway. I wouldn't say down or up, seeing it was flat. Across someone's driveway to their front door, you know, ring the doorbell. This lady comes out. She looks a little bit, I want to say tired. Crazy, tired. The exchange is as per normal. I try to give her the pizza and she stares at me for like 5-10 seconds, and I'm like, here's your pizza. And she's like, and then I was like, hi, I'm from the pizza place. Here's your pizza. And she's like, oh. And just kind of grabs it and like doesn't move. Weird. Anyway. And then, like, I don't know, maybe it clicks over and she's like, oh, thank you. Have a nice night. And then she goes, oh, by the way, be careful for the really steep driveway. You know, I wouldn't want you to slip. And in my mind, I was like, oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. And then I just turned around, walked quickly as I could across this flat driveway. Flat. Here's what she was thinking it was. Here's what it was. So I just skeeted out of there as quickly as possible. I think I got like at the end of the driveway and did like one of those little like awkward jogs where it's like, is it too mean to run, but also am I gonna get kidnapped? I'm confused. I feel like I'm always confused in these situations because you never like assume that that's gonna happen to you. So when it, well, I mean, that wasn't even close, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I was ever in a situation where someone was about to kill me, I'd be like, but like, are you really? Like, I feel like I would take too long to figure out whether they were actually trying to kill me or whether I was overreacting, that it would just be too late. I would, they'd be middle of stabbing me and I'd be like, you know what? I think I should have run 15 minutes ago. I feel like that probably would have been the brighter idea than just standing and not running. Anyway, that was a little tangent. So next story. This one's actually kind of funny. So this is what I hate. You have to like go into all these complexes in the middle of the fucking like bushed, and it's dark at night, like 9 o'clock, and you're just by yourself and you're like, So I get to this person's front door. I knock on the door, usual, ring the doorbell, whatever. He opens the door and I'm holding pizza. I'm like, hi, like, here's your pizza. I feel like my delivery isn't so great. I need to work on that. And he just looks at me and you can just tell he's so high. And he just goes, what? And I'm like, your pizza, like, same deal. And he goes, pizza? What's pizza? His eyes are bright red and he's like, pizza? Oh. He hands me a 50-cent coin, takes the pizza, closes the door, and that was that. Yeah. Once you got to the point that you were so high that you forgot you ordered a pizza, actually you just forgot what a pizza was, you think that'd be like the ending point. But then I hear this faint like yell in the room and he's like, ah, fucking pizza. A bit how you going. Then there's like scarier ones where I do not feel safe. But what can you do? I need money. And it's like a dodgy suburb and same kind of deal, like you're on the street. The street's pretty dark in itself, except then like it's like kind of like a apartment complexes. And then you have to go down or like down this massive ramp, I'd say about like 15 meters, and it's like down like pretty steep, so like you really can't see anything. And so I was already like freaked out because I was like, I literally can't even, like there was no lights. I was like using this flashlight, I could barely see things. It's like one of those scary movies when you like flash the light on the door number. I was like, oh, I'm actually living out a nightmare. And I flashed it on the door number, and you know the numbers, obviously, as you would expect, half swung off. The door was broken at where the lock is, so it looks like someone's broken in. So I just knock on the door, and okay, you gotta think something is dodgy when they open the door, peer out, and then go, close the door, you hear the lock on like come off, and then they open it really slowly, keep looking around you. It's like, mate, like, are you kidding? Are you trying to imply or portray here that you're about to have dodgy people around? Because I prefer to not be a part of that. Yeah, obviously it doesn't have a shirt on because that's what 95% of people think is like fun and fresh, to just walk out of their door with no fucking clothes on. He's in these tiny boxes, it's just like, can we stop talking about this? I was like, hi, pizza, usual, and he's just like, oh, you're the pizza girl. Looks me up and down, I'm like, not anymore. You want to see this 6-inch? No girl anymore. Hate myself, I do, I really do. Looks like he's out of the Mexican mafia, like a reject or something. You can either pay online, pay when I get to the door, so like I'll bring change to like a 50, and I've been there twice, and one time he paid with cash, and like you could just see the table behind him, it had like all this like dodgy shit on it, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And I had cash in my hand. This was the first time I was there, and he's like, oh, I don't have all the cash. Like it was like $30 and he only had like 20, and he was like, I only have 20, just let the owner know that I'll probably pay him later. And I was like, oh, I'm not sure. And he's like, no, I know the owner, let him know, pizza girl. And I was like, okay. I went straight up to my car, I got my life savings in coins, and I just fucking gave it back to the shop because I was like, I'm not getting in the middle of that. No thank you, no way. So there's some of the, that was one of the scariest ones. Like you're at the door in the dark, especially complexes, because once you get what, like 100 meters, if they're huge complexes, once you get 100 meters into the back, right? I'll keep it short. I think I might make this like a series, so I'm just gonna put like a couple of the more mild ones out there right now. So then there was this other lady, I swear as soon as I get older, and she wanted it delivered to a warehouse. This warehouse was like all the way at the back. There was like 2 warehouses in front of it, and then the warehouse they were at was all the way at the back at this huge driveway, like 200 meters long, and I couldn't find it to begin with. And so their numbers on like the ticket, and I just called them and I was like, oh, I'm just having trouble finding your warehouse. Please don't kill me. Could you please like give me some more direction? And instantly she started going off her nut. She's like, it's in the warehouse. And I was like, well, I can see that, seeing there's only big scary warehouses around in this dark street, thank you. I just don't know which one. And she's like, oh, it's got this big red glowing sign out the front on the street, like on the street. She was saying it was at the front, out the front of all the warehouses on the street. So if you were to drive past, you'd see a glowing red sign. Satan, question mark? I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't see a red sign. Is it like to the left of this warehouse or to the right? Blah, blah, blah. And she would not say whether it was to the left or the right. She just kept saying this glowing red sign, going off her nutter, getting really mad, getting screamy. And then I was like, oh, like I'm gonna be here forever. And then all of a sudden the phone goes kind of quiet, and I was like, hello, hello. And then this man with like, in the most calm voice goes, he's like, I'll come out the front and get you. And just hangs up. And I was like, so if I die tonight, texting my boss, don't think I'll make it back ever, take me off the roster. No, but seriously, I was like, what the fuck? And he comes out and I don't know, he looks like really pale, but thank God he ended up just taking the pizza and going, sorry about that, and then just going back. And it was so creepy. And I don't know, like she was sounding like this red glowing sign. Like she couldn't say what it was of. Like she wouldn't be like, oh, it's like a post office sign or something. Do they have glowing? Or it's like of a sign that has a symbol, I don't know. But she just said a glowing red sign over and over. It's on the street, it's on the street, it's at the front of the street. You'll be able to see it. And I was like, okay, sorry. My phone actually just overheated when I was in the middle of that. So pretty much there's just a few of the really freaky kind of stories that have happened when I've been doing peer delivery driving. I think I want to do more videos, like not like a series, but just maybe a couple of videos. So let me know in the comments or via my Instagram, KimKane1, because I'm like pretty responsive. Well, I'm responsive on both. Why do I fucking speak sometimes? So let me know in the comments or on my Instagram. Like and subscribe. Kim Kane out.